Yesenia Morales. I am the School Operations Coordinator here at the Crossing School of Business and Entrepreneurship. This is Jamari. He is going to be a graduate, an early graduate, since attending the Crossing, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his experience here.
Alright, my name is Jamari. I've been here for 3 years. The Crossing has really changed my experience because I came here as a bad student, but it showed me that that's not the way to go in life. So.
Hi, I'm Byron. I've been at the Crossing since my junior year of high school. The Crossing has changed me in multiple ways because when I first came here, I didn't like to do anything. I was lazy. I was always sleeping, so I changed my ways.
Hi, I'm Liz Nover. I'm actually a teacher here at the Crossing. I started this past August. So far, it's actually been a really good experience with all the students, and I pulled one of my favorites. This is Jocelyn. She's a really hardworking senior, and yeah, she's actually got a lot of big goals ahead of her, and I do my best, what I can, to basically help her get there. So, yeah.
I'm Jocelyn, and I'm a senior, and the Crossing, this is my first year here, but it really helped me. I could go at my pace, and then the teachers here, it's like really family based. Like you build a relationship with your teachers, and then they help you like with problems at home, or like it's not just school. Like it gives you a lot of opportunities that a regular school might not.
Yeah, so she's a star. I love her dearly. So yes, and I hope to keep in contact after she graduates and everything. But yes, even though the days they can be trying, but I can honestly say it's students like her why I like to get up in the morning and come to work.
Hi, I'm Cedric. I am Regional Director of the Crossing here in Region 1, which is in consistence of South Bend. I have 2 campuses in South Bend, and then here in Northwestern Indiana I have the Chicago and Hammond area. And then so today it's actually our official open day here in the Chicago city, because we actually have been here for almost 3 years now. And we keep on moving around. I think right now we have found a hub where we can actually call it home. And that is why we say, hey, let's opening up this and then be with the public and see if we can join in hands to hands in really getting down into empowering our students. And I'm so thankful for this place because we're actually partnering with the housing authorities, and they said, hey, let's open up a room and for you to run your own school. And right here we have students. We have about 60 students that are actually enrolled with us who are coming into school every single day and partnering with the East Chicago School City. And I'm really thankful for the partners here in the community who are willing to help us to empowering our struggling students. And then with me, I have one person whom I admire the most, who's actually helping on the ground into making sure that things like this happens.
Well, my name is James Randolph, and I'm excited about being a part of the Crossing, and also under the leadership of Cedric. The vision of the Crossing is phenomenal, and it gives me great joy and great excitement when I see what's going on with these children that were seemingly supposedly dysfunctional or couldn't function under the normal school system. The Crossing offers a program by which they're able to function. It's a 3-legged table. They're able to get the skills they need, the academic side, they're able to get the spiritual side, and then they're also able to get the career training side, which all 3 of those, that 3-legged table, makes them more well-rounded and better prepared to function in society. So today is a very big day, very special day, and we're always looking for partnerships, and our advisory board works together as a team to be able to make things happen. And so today is a very special day for us. We're excited about it, and we're excited about what's going to happen from this point on. And by the way, we have another exciting time on next Thursday, and we will be also doing the same thing at the Hammond location. So the Crossing is moving, doing big and great things. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo están? How are you doing this morning?
Doing good. How you doing?
Some people think I drank a gallon of coffee. I think I only drank half a cup because I'm just all excited, and I think that we all need to be excited for life, first of all, excited about the Crossing School of Business and Entrepreneurship. And are you guys excited to be here?
Yes.
I hope to God you are. Let me tell you, I'm like probably the biggest cheerleader of the Crossing because I was in Elkhart yesterday, and it was awesome just to see our youth creating things with their mind and in their hands. And these young kids here, if you have not gotten to know them, I suggest you do. And welcome to the Crossing School of Business and Entrepreneurship East Chicago campus.
Amen.
We can't help but to love on our youth
Yeah.
because we're embracing our future by loving on them.
Yes.
And so I just want to give you a brief introduction about the Crossing. And it's such a warming feeling to even be part of the Crossing, to be able to get to know our youth here, and they're phenomenal kids. And you know, I talk negative about society because society labels our kids, and we are removing those labels as they walk in here. And we want to welcome you. Thank you for taking the time and coming here this morning. Since 2003, the Crossing has been given an at-risk, and I don't even like the word at-risk, let's just say struggling students. We all struggle, no matter what age you are, young or older. We struggle in different ways, but our kids struggle in ways that maybe some of us have not experienced or didn't get to experience when we were their age, because of everything that happens in society, in the community, and in social media. So we want to thank, of course, Rob Staley for creating this, for his amazing story. And I just want to tell you real quick, because I can talk all day long and we're not going to do that here today. 2003, the Crossing has been given at-risk students second chance at an education. Our students come to us from all corners of the educational landscape. Many have struggled in traditional educational settings, wrestling with issues like poor academic performance, attendance, social conflicts, addiction, or behavioral problems. And our welcoming and safe family environment helps our students feel a genuine sense of belonging. We work with our students to find solutions and overcome their obstacles. And that's exactly what I see personally. I can only speak from what I've experienced. I've been with the Crossing since we brought it here to Lake County, Indiana. And I see growth. I see love, things that they don't hardly see in the community. So we're asking you today to plant a seed to our youth for them. Whether you like the way they look, the way they act, the way they act, the way they dress, that does not matter. What matters is what we're building on the inside. And each and every student is a gem. They may be looking like a coal right now until we put that pressure to turn them into what they are supposed to be, which is a diamond. Some of you may be into our faith base or not, which is wonderful that we have that here in the school, faith base. We can't do it without God. And God is what moves us here at the Crossing. And God is what moves each and every student here. Some walk in not knowing who God is or what is all about having faith. They lost faith in themselves because people has lost faith in them. And they don't believe in them because they think that they are nothing but troubled kids. And I look at it this way. There's no such thing as a bad kid. It's a misunderstood child needing you, the community, to help and support, because it does take a village to raise a child. Some may not have a parent. We may be the parent. So I'm going to ask you to touch your heart today as you learn more about the Crossing. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for the welcome and such an excellent presentation. And the Crossing would not be, and this day would not be, without people that help to make it happen, starting with our staff. We have people like Jasenia Morales, who's our principal coordinator of the school here in Chicago. Amen. We also have Denzel Massey, who's the administrative assistant. Okay. We have Stephen Millsap, one of our teachers. Elizabeth Novell, another teacher. And Elise Hoare, which is another one of our job trainer instructors. And we have a team of advisory board members that work together as a team, because everything needs to be coordinated as a team. We need to work together, and we have a team of people. The East Chicago portion started, 4 years ago? Is that 5? Are we going on 5 years?
We're going on 4.
Going on 4 years. Started in Hammond, but it was for the East Chicago portion, and so we're excited about how far the Crossing has come and the people that have made it happen, the people that started at the beginning. We have, of course, you just heard Eve Gomez, who has been a part from the beginning here. We also have Juan Andrade. Andrade, sorry about that one. We have Malcolm Jones here with us. Where's Malcolm? There he is, over there. We have Adriana Govera, who is a part of she's with us, and she's been a part from the beginning. In addition to having, we have Dr. Darlene Henderson here with us on today, who is also we have Loretta Bly, which is one of our board support people. She supports our board, and so. But it takes a team of people. It takes coordination. It takes effort, and it takes time. And of course, there would be no crossing, no need for a crossing, if there was not you guys that really help in the students that participate and are part of the program and what's being done here. So we're excited about being a part of what's going on today. And one of the things I just wanted to say, it's different than the normal school. It's a three-legged table, which we basically deal with the academics, and we deal with the spirituality side as well as dealing with the career side. And so we deal with all three sides, and I think it really helps every student. And saying that, I'd like to have one of our students that will actually give testimony of his part in the school for 3 years, and I'm going to ask Jamari if he would share some things about the school, his experience for 3 years, and I think it won't be long. You'll be graduating soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I had a little bit more time. I thought somebody else was going to talk first. I got y'all.
You got it.
Well, I've been going to the CrossFit for 3 years, and each one of those 3 years has been something different. Like all these students that you looking at behind y'all, they all changed in so many ways.
Right.
Like they came in here as a student with labels on them. They removed them, like they said. Like Mr. You said, they'll remove a label from them. That means nothing to us at the CrossFit. We all come here as a family. We need to build together. All right.
About you, credit.
Yeah, challenge you.
This is kind of hard. Now that I was up, all right, but look, I came to Crossing from Central. I was so bad at Central, so I felt like I needed a better place. So I came to the Crossing. My mom enrolled me. I didn't want to be here. I didn't like the Crossing at all. I didn't care what it was about. Cause you feel me? I wanted to go back to Central with my friends, where everybody. It was fun though.
Right.
So eventually, they started talking about family time and stuff. I didn't want to participate. I didn't want to do none of that. I didn't care about earning credits. None of that. But my first year here, I started like thinking to myself like, it's either I do this now or I just fail high school. First year here, I earned 16 credits. I don't remember how many I came with, but I earned 16 credits the first semester.
Wow.
Yeah. Second school year, I was a completely different person. I knew my perspective on life, a lot of stuff. This is kind of hard for me, you feel me? I don't talk in front of cameras. I'm trying to look forward. You feel me?
You're doing a good job.
All right, but then like this year, like all these years coming together, all of these years coming together, it made me feel like I am a way better person than I am when I first came. Now I'm graduated early. I'm going to graduate in December. I just earned 4 credits too. I mean, the crossing is not hard. It's how much effort you put in on getting. You can't just come here like, okay, I'm just going to laugh and talk with my friends all day and then get my work done. Because no, you're going to get it done too late. If you start your work on time, you're going to get it done on time.
That's good.
But I feel like everybody in here, student or adult, was going through something at a time, and they all needed a student or adult to help them get through it. I don't really, you feel me? Has that been a minute?
Thank you.
That's a minute?
Yeah. Thank you.
You did a good job. Very good
Hey,
job.
if the cameraman right here, I could have talked all day. I ain't gonna lie. I would have hit one of these. Now let me tell y'all.
I'd just like to add that East Chicago, Hammond, and all that's being done in this area could not have been and would not have been without our director that's over our program. Cedric has been a real visionary, a strength. He's been very helpful and supportive. He's been a leader, and he has helped us all to learn and to grow about how can we better help students and how can we put on a first-class act. So with that, I'd like to ask our director, Cedric, to just share something, about the crossing.
Yeah, thank you. I made sure that my name was not here. Right. So I don't say anything.
Right.
The reason for that is because the crossing itself, it's nothing. It's because of the people like us.
That's right.
Like I remember meeting Malcolm, and Malcolm introduced me to Miss Tia, and Miss Tia opened up this building for us to be a school. Right. And not only that, now I know the pastor because our students are going to church, and all that is because of the community. Right. And then beside that, we are not a school without those gentlemen over there. Mr. Garcia, thank you for being here. Yeah. Mr. Garcia is the principal of the EC. We talk, we emails, we're saying how we are approving our students. The crossing is just it's just a pivot way to provide something for our school, for our students. At the end of the day, the name The Crossing, we really try to be nothing. We want our students to be something.
Yes.
And then we're trying to find the partners to invest into our school, into our students. And that is why we have in Chicago are very much a strong supporter to what we're doing. And then we have the community, people who are saying, we're going to stand with you. You know, when you hear the word, it takes a village, or a phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. It's literally take a village to raise a child because, one, we are doing something so unique that you are not going to find it anywhere else. To be able to sit down with the students and drive with the students and cry with the students and pray with the students. And if our students are not in our classroom, I ask the staff, what are you going to do about it? Because that means that kid is at home. We don't know what is going on at home. And I don't know if you have paid attention into the news. Like last week, I lost 2 of my students that are going to jail for a very long time for murdering somebody. And then that, for me, that hurt, knowing that we have students that are going to prison. Not only that, maybe last month, we lost our students here. Our Chicago students, we lost them through gun violence. Not only in Chicago, in Elkhart, we lost the students through gun violence. And this is only this beginning of this year. And if we don't have partners like this and saying we are going to join in, we want to see students' life being changing, that means we shouldn't be here. And then the reason we are here is because we want to see an impact. Like stories like this. I remember meeting Jamari, and then I took him going to Chicago to have an IEP meeting. I remember they sitting in the table, and the teachers at Chicago saying, what did you do to this kid? This kid finally can sit down, can listen, can articulate. This kid can finally get some credit done. It says, what did you do? And then our response was, I did not do anything. We just show the kid that we care. We show the kid that we listen more to them. We show the kid that, hey, we can cry with them. This is the only thing that we do. Our biggest thing at the crossing is that our staff, they have to go to the kids' homes if they don't find them in the classroom. We are very much big into engagement. Play football with our students outside of school. Take them to grocery shopping on the weekend. Just live life. And that's why our lives are really being changed, while our students' lives being changed. And I thank you all for being a part of this. And parents, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with your kids. Because without you, again, we don't have the students. If you don't believe in us, we don't have anything. So being at the Crossing for 7 years, I've seen so much transformation into our students' lives. And right now, I'm really proud to say we have come back and we hire our own students, because we have seen the transformation that has happened in their lives. And I had the opportunity to hire 4 of our students being here at the Crossing, and now they are working with us. And we want to hire more students as long as they are willing to put some work on it. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you.
If they hire me, I'm getting on your nerves, Mr. Mill. I only got one, you know.
Okay. Well, today is a very special day. Not only do we have an open house, but we also are making history and doing a ribbon cutting ceremony. We're so excited about what has happened, the location we're at, and we're excited about being able to cut the ribbon and say that we are officially in operation, moving forward, advancing, and we're going to do a brief tour. And at the end of our tour, after the ribbon cutting, we're going to do the tour, and after the tour, we're going to come back for refreshments and time. And Ms. Morales, anything you care to say at this time?
Yeah, Ms. Morales.
No, you all said everything.
Tell us how the crossing has impacted you.
No. I'll say that for a later date. We have to get the ribbon cutting started. Everybody has to go. But I do just want to share just a brief story of one of our graduates who is now at the Illinois School of Media. He is majoring in sound engineering. And this was just a brief 1-minute video of just his life story and what the crossing meant to him. This is going to be the last story that we hear for the day, and then we're going to head out to the foyer and start the ribbon cutting.
I've been drumming since the first grade. Music is my passion. Music is the reason why I'm living. Music, end all be all. Ninth grade, 10th grade, I was not focused at all. I always wanted some weed. I always wanted to stay after school, just clown around. Not really focused. I really didn't care about school until my junior year. Crossing is a good choice because not just for me, but like for everybody else. Everybody can work at their own pace, and then you got the opportunity to graduate early too. So going to school for 3 hours, it's cool. Do what you need to do and go home. If it wasn't for the crossing, I would be in jail. My end goal is to, of course, finish high school and to be a successful adult, participating in music some way, somehow, and no matter what genre. Making music, talking about music. I just want to do something that I know I could put 100% into. I hated education, I hated school, but like without the cross, I probably wouldn't even have that chance to, bounce back and get the rebound. My name is Zion Johnson, and the crossing is my school choice.
That video was submitted to the state of Indiana as a part of the school choice voucher program, and that won the award for the state last year.
They really got Jamari with some scissors.
Are you ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. There you go.